Hi, Locked On Women's Basketball. It's Jackie Powell reporting live from Barclays Center, where the New York Liberty handily defeated the Washington Mystics 89 to 63. The Liberty did this without three of their typical five starters and got 35 points off the bench from Izzy Harrison, Stephanie Talbot, and Rebekah Gardner. Gardner really stood out for the Liberty and finished the game with a plus minus of plus 19. Here's what Gardner's teammates said about her contributions, and then Gardner herself discussed her approach to cutting off the basketball, which really helped fuel the Liberty in getting this win.
I love playing with Beck because she's like so shifty and moving so fast. She has a lot of moves. I think even though she's not a post player, she gets a lot of moves in post too. The fakes and the cross steps, and I'm just happy for her that after all the injuries she had the last few years, that she's able to go out there and then show that she's still there.
I think with Beck, like it's the hustle plays. You see her coming in, making stops, getting hands in passing lanes, but then knowing when to cut, when to move on and off the ball, and she's one of our guards that come in and really help us in the rebounding area.
I feel like that's something that I've always done. I know that like we have a 5-out offense, so I have to be like particular of when I do cut. Um, I've had to learn like who I can cut with and who not, but I think as like we move the ball more, it gets easier to figure out when to do that. But I don't know. I think it's just like a natural instinct. Sometimes I cut too much and like I ran into people, but I'm like I said, I'm learning. I'm learning to do better with that. But just a natural instinct, and we have great passers on our team that like find me, so that makes me want to cut even more.